Okay, so this piano part is broken up into two different sections. We have the opening section, which is like the chords with the arpeggios. And then the second section is the part where it's, more ringy. It's got the pedal down the whole time. Alright, so for the first section, our right hand, we're just doing a C major chord, believe it or not. It's C with our thumb, third finger on E, and pinky on G. So you're probably wondering, like, how does the first chord have such a dark sound if the right hand is doing a C major chord? And it's funny because normally if you're doing a C major chord in your left hand, you play a C. But all they did is they took the C, they just moved it down a half step. So now it's like, you would call that C major over B, right? It's a C chord with a B in the bass. So that's like a really cool little insight right there into how to try to just experiment with some different sounds to come up with some cool chords if you're, making a beat or something. Just take a chord that you already know and maybe just try to move the left hand around, see what you can come up with. So for our left hand, we have our thumb on B. Start like this, and by the way, I have the pedal down when I'm doing this. And then my right hand, I move my thumb down one to B and I go. I do my thumb on B, my second finger on C, and my fourth finger on E. So I go. And then what I do next is I'm going to play this chord. So what's going on in terms of the finger movement is my thumb is going to stay on B, this second finger right here moves up one to D, and this fourth finger moves from E to F sharp. So we're moving from this shape to this shape, right? So we catch that chord right there. And once we hit that in our right hand, our left hand, we're going to go down to G with our third finger. And obviously, once I switch to that chord, I lift the pedal up and then I bring it back down. So that second chord, that's a G major 7 chord. So we have a C over B to a G major 7. Really pretty. Alright, now this part right here, we have like a little note that's right before the chord we go. So our right hand goes like this. Your thumb goes to G, you play it once, and then your second finger's on B, your third finger's on C, and your pinky's on E. So that would be like. Right, now once we hit these three notes, our left hand, I just move my same finger, my third finger down one to F sharp. So that thumb right there in the G, that's like a pickup note, right? It doesn't come in right on the chord. It's 3, 4, and 1, right? Right, it's on the and. 3, 4, and 1. On B1, we hit this chord. So this chord, you can call this either C major 7 sharp 11 over F sharp, or you can call it F sharp minor 7 flat 5 with the 11. Yeah, kind of that kind of sound. I don't know, some sort of like F sharp half diminished kind of sound. So okay, and now right here we do another 3-note grouping in our right hand. So these two notes that we were playing in this chord, the second and third finger, they're going to stay there. Our thumb is just going to jump down to this F sharp and go. We play these 3 notes in a row. So okay, so. And then the final chord is this. In my left hand, my third finger goes down to E, and then my right hand, I go from like this. My second finger is going to stay on the B. Put it there, and then pinky goes up to E, and thumb is on G. So that's our last chord, just an E minor chord. Alright, repeats a second time. So that's our first section, and then this second section is really cool. Not too hard to play either, which is nice. Our left hand, I go like this. I like to use my fourth finger and my second finger. The left hand is just doing 2 notes. It's doing C, middle C with your fourth finger, and then your second finger goes to E. And the entire time we're doing this, we have the pedal down. You don't even have to worry about lifting it or, you know, putting it back down. Just keep it down the whole time. So you go. That's all our left hand does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what the right hand does is we have these octaves. We do an E octave, so your thumb on the E, and then pinky on the E. And you go like this. You hit the C first in your left hand, and then hit the octave E in the right hand, and then the second finger in the left hand comes down on the E. And then you move these octaves from E and E up to F sharp and F sharp, so the first of the 3 black keys. So you have, and you hold that out the first time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then that second time you jump up to a B. So the second time goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like on the and of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. So both of those together is like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You do it all again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now in terms of the theory of what's going on there, it's once again something that we had talked about in a couple other Flatbush Zombies videos. We were talking about the Lydian mode. I think we encountered it in RIPCD, and This Is It. So what Lydian is, remember, if you know your major scale, in this case we're actually in the key of C, so it makes it convenient. If you know your C major scale, just take the 4th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, and raise it to F sharp. So all the F's are raised to F sharp now. So they are doing that. They're doing notes out of the C Lydian mode, because if you look at the notes that we're playing, right? Right? Those are the 4 notes that happen in this part between all these, right? So they're just doing some really cool ringy piano stuff around some notes in that scale, and once again really gets that mysterious kind of sound that a lot of those Flatbush piano parts have, which I really like. I mean, obviously this is Beast Coast, but I'm just drawing a comparison to the way some of the Flatbush Zombies piano parts line up too. So always love this stuff. But yeah, that is our piano lesson for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned some stuff. And if you would like to support the channel in any way, you can donate at the PayPal link in the description, or you can just Venmo me directly. And if you donate any amount of money and you'd like me to make a lesson video for you, I'd be happy to do that. So if there was another rap song with a cool piano part that you've never been able to figure out how to play it, I'd be happy to make that for you, or it can be something else. But whatever you'd like, I'd be happy to do it if you just did a small donation. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys at the next video. Take care.